Just a quick network update from Verizon in El Paso. Over the last few weeks, I've been driving around town on different sides of town, and I've been noticing a lot of activity. So El Paso does fall outside of the top 46. It's ranked 77th. So they can't turn on C-band here until the last phase in December of 2023. That's when the B and the C block clear, and they got some of the B block in El Paso, but they won't be able to utilize that at all until December 2023. So that means upgrade activity here for Verizon is fairly low. So they have done some rip and replaces, but those were the last few sites that really needed it. And they still upgraded those sites from the Nokia equipment to Ericsson, which they have done in large part since 2017. So what I'm noticing here for Verizon, they still seem to be spending the same volume or at the same levels in terms of CapEx for the market, but they're now splitting it between small cells and towers. So what you're seeing in this picture is a new small cell that was just constructed and built. Actually, another one. If you've been on the channel over the last few weeks, I've updated you guys that they're building several of these small cells. They call them C-RAN. And they are by far the most aggressive in this market at building these types of small cells. T-Mobile has gone the strand mount route. Not really too big of a fan of those. I wish that T-Mobile was using the C-RAN, but they're not. Verizon is. In some cases, they're LTE only C-RAN. In other cases, they have both. They have millimeter wave and the LTE variant. And in some cases, they just have millimeter wave only nodes. So this is interesting. As you can see here on the label, Verizon, clearly a Verizon node. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this looks like in 2022. I am expecting, at least in the first half of 2022, the intensity in terms of activity on new small cells and macros to continue for Verizon in this market. I just spotted another cell site that they are constructing. It's not done yet, but they have the pole up. So now they got to add the equipment, the cabling, and the cabinets, of course. But I'm still spotting heavy equipment. And then I saw another rooftop site, actually two rooftop sites that got built. Couldn't get a picture because it was just too high. I couldn't get a clear shot. But they are actively densifying the network to really make use of that C-band to its fullest. So if some of you have been concerned about the range of C-band and it not penetrating well, Verizon is looking to get the equipment closer to the user equipment. So if you're in a big building or whatnot, a Walmart, Verizon is looking to get a tower or a small cell as close as they can to give you that indoor penetration. So that's just the update that I wanted to put out. Small cell activity is still heavy. They look like very nice small cell. It's a good job done. There's no amount of additional stuff that's being put or added that makes it look bad. It's a clean job. Once done, it almost looks like nothing happened other than a new pole in the neighborhood. But it looks good nonetheless. So to end the video, I wanted to point out something interesting. So a couple of days ago, I did a T-Mobile network update. And if you watched that video, in that video, I let you guys know that Dish had deployed their very first cell site in El Paso. This was a co-location on a cell site. And as I said in that video, it happened within one day. They put the panels up, cabling, baseband, and they were gone, done, finished. Well, to my surprise, they just did another one. So they finished 2 cell sites in a matter of 3 days. That's panels, radios, the cabling, the fiber, and the cabinets all done in 3 days, in and out. Now, of course, I have no clue if it's active or not. I don't have a SIM card of Dish or a device, but they are moving at a very quick pace. Now, many of you are probably asking, how are they doing this so quickly? I just think it's proper planning. They are planning it very properly. They have all of the structure. They have all of the panels, radios ready to go. And in some cases, some people are telling me they are cutting the corner a bit, which could be true. I mean, they don't have necessarily the most amount of money. So if you thought that at any point T-Mobile may have been cutting corners, well, Dish may be cutting some corners too. So just keep that in mind. I will keep tracking these build outs. Hopefully they continue at a solid pace. But 2 cell site co-locations in 3 days, I think that's pretty impressive. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. Let me know about any Dish activity in your market or Verizon. Look forward to reading your comments. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.